My fellow leather crafters often ask me, how do I keep my edge bevelers sharp? Because they get dull pretty fast, and when they're dull, they're not as useful, and they're definitely more dangerous. It's one of my most used tools, and if you're a leather craft, you know that as well. I have a number 2 and a number 1 here that both need sharpening, so I'm going to show you the absolute best way to do it, the easiest way to do it, and one that's pretty cheap and doesn't really require you to buy much, if anything at all. Basically, what you're going to need is just a small piece of thick foam board or some kind of thick cardboard, something like this. It's about, I don't know, maybe 1/8 of an inch thick and pretty small, honestly. It's not that big, maybe 6 inches by 4 inches or something like that. Basically what you're going to need is just a sheet or a hide of full grain leather. I just use really just affordable natural leather from Tandy. This is basically tooling leather that you could dye or tool, you know, cut and carve. And I use it for my, what we're going to call a strop. And a strop is just going to help you sharpen these little tools here. What I'm going to do is take my piece of cardboard. I'm going to grab some of my Tandy tape, which is, you know, just adhesive tape. And I'm going to put it around all of these edges here. Take your tape off. You want to have the finished side, the good side of the leather, facing up, and you're going to tape this straight down to it. Grab your cutter, and you're just going to cut that out. Perfect. We have a clean piece of leather there. I'm just going to find, you know, a piece of rectangle, this little shape here. I'm just going to cut this off. Now, right on top of this guy here, you can put it, I guess, really anywhere. I usually just put it kind of up here in this top corner. This is arguably the most important part. You need sandpaper. This is for a sanding disc wheel. I got like 1,000 of these. And obviously the holes are not exactly convenient. So if you have just a sheet of sandpaper you can put there, that's even better. But this is what I have on hand, so this is what I use. 1,000 grit. You can use 800 grit, 1,000, 1,200, something along those lines. What you do not want is a fine or a coarse grit. You don't want 80 grit, 100 grit, 150 grit, anything like that. You want super fine grit, because you don't want to be taking off too much material here, or you will wither down the metal on this so fast. This for here, just randomly, just get it taped down. We don't want it moving around too much. All right, we got our tape. We're going to go right to the back side of that board that we used, just like that. Flip it over, cut off the excess. Now we have flesh side of the leather here, sandpaper here, super fine grit, 1,000 grit, and there we have that. This part I think is relatively optional, but it definitely helps a lot. This is a stropping compound, and you can get this on Amazon. It comes in blue, green, different colors. What you're going to do is you're going to take that and you're going to rub it all along the flesh side of that leather here. And we're just going to get it nice and packed into the fibers all around. Top here, and I'm just going to hit those edges as well. Boom. Perfect. We're done. Just going to hit those edges as well. So now when it comes time to sharpen your edge beveler, you're going to start on the super fine grit sandpaper side with it down like you would be using it. So you're going to do that curved side here. And we're just going to make light passes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Flip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And when you're doing this on both the sandpaper side and the flesh side, you want to kind of be using it at the same angle you would when you're actually beveling edges. So you don't want to be pointing it up, you don't want to be pointing it flat. The same angle you'd be using it when you're actually using the tool is the same way you want to be stropping it on the sandpaper and the flesh side. So we hit the sandpaper, we hit the flesh side. Now I'm going to flip it over so the usable side is facing up, and we're going to go backwards toward us on the edges. So what we're doing here is this is going to be taking off material and kind of actually doing the sharpening. But when you do that, it leaves a little burr, like a little lifted edge that we want to get rid of, and that's what this side's for. So it smooths out. This sharpens, this smooths it, and then we flip it over and it takes off some of the burr on the opposite side. So we'll kind of hit that maybe 5 times. Flip it over, 1, 2, hit, hit, we're sharp. Perfect. Now I can do it to the other one. It's like butter, like a hot knife through butter. Now if you do this every other project, couple swipes, whoops, couple swipes, couple swipes, couple swipes, this thing will stay super sharp, super fresh. I hope that helped. Let me know if it did.